Do we try to do some massive operation now?
I mean, speech went slurry. As soon as I did, she lay me down and run away.
84-year-old Fred living with a time bomb, a clogged artery primed for stroke.
You can see it squeezing through this area of plaque, this area that looks a bit like moon rock sitting at the opening of this artery, and will scoop out all of this diseased artery.
We've missed you. Hey?
Hello.
Look at you. You put on weight. What's this belly? Have you been going to McDonald's?
And 2 months after an operation to reshape his burned face, Safari returns for that new hand.
You've put on weight.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
he has. You can tell.
He looks great.
His mouth has improved so much, hasn't it? That's just amazing.
Hello, how are you? Have you been good?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Hmm?
Been going to school?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Fun?
Yeah.
You look so good.
And he's gotten a little bit taller as well.
He's got a little bit fatter.
And a big tummy.
Belly.
Look at this.
Big fatso.
Okay. It's not infected. It's all very healthy. This bit of tissue that we've taken from your arm is certainly healthy. I guess you don't have any sensation there at all, do you? Is it
No,
just
not
numb?
really. No, it's just numb.
You could feel as I pushed through, but,
Oh,
but the skin itself wouldn't have any sensation.
No.
Just turn your head a little bit, Hilton. Yeah, the eye has pulled down a little bit, but we can easily fix that. These sutures have to come out.
Yeah.
But it might be necessary to do another small procedure where we release or divide the skin under the eye and maybe put a little full thickness skin graft in there. That would let the eye come up. Just shut your eye for me, just close it. Yeah, I think in fact that's the problem. It's really more that the lid doesn't move much. Just shut your eye again. Yeah, when you close your eye rolls up as it should normally, but there's not a lot of movement in the lid. And the best way to treat it, just open again. The best way to treat it might be to do something to the outside of the eyelid. Just shut your eye now if you would, and that might be a better thing. So I don't think the problem is with the flap because it's reasonably slack. I think it's really just relative paralysis of the muscles around that eye.
It's correct for it.
They're going to cut you. The doctor's going to cut your hand like that.
Yeah, that.
Like that. And what else will he do?
Huh?
What else will he do? Does he turn it over?
Yeah.
And over there?
Over
Yeah.
Finger now.
Yeah. And it'll be a little bit sore for a while.
Yeah.
And then it'll get better, like your face. It got better. It was sore, and then it got better.
Yeah.
And then your hand will be sore, and it'll get better.
Yeah.
When you wake up, what would you like for breakfast?
Huh? No.
Nothing.
Probably been told he can't have breakfast.
No. When after he wakes up.
Drink? No.
No?
No.
Toast?
No.
No toast? No. Chicken?
No.
No.
Chips?
Ugali?
No.
No ugali?
No. Yeah, sleep.
Lala?
Oh, yeah, he'll be sleeping. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's got it all off pat, hasn't he?
Yeah. That's been sticking a bit.
Yep, just turn your wrist over. Yeah. And it's still painful, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're right.
Most of the skin graft is taken really well. These tendons are exposed, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's something that does happen from time to time. We just have to keep dressing it. There's nothing magical we need to do. It will slowly heal over, but it'll take some weeks.
Will it?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Good morning, Doctor.
Sorry. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, very good. His English is coming along.
Yes, he's saying quite a few things now.
Just look up a bit for me, Safari. That looks great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to improve a few more things today.
Yes.
It's very exciting to see the progress.
It is, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Compared to how he was when he
We were
arrived.
looking at photographs, you know, when he arrived, and looking at him now, he's a different boy.
And he's getting more lip control.
Yeah. Yeah, well, his chin is dry now. He's not doing all, you know, that dribbling down his chin.
It's coming better. It's really improving. And he's practicing. Safari? That's right.
Very good.
Doing that. Yeah.
Very good.
That is his palm. And his fingers are going back over the back of his hand that way. Thumb, index, middle, ring, little. So even though he can still flex them slightly, there's not a great deal of use in that hand. That's actually the back of his hand there and the back of his wrist. And his wrist has been pulled way down like that, and his fingers way back that way.
He's down in that direction and back in that direction.
Yep. Now, the elbow is obvious. His elbow has just got a flexion contracture. But what we've got to do here is try to release this. We're actually going to have to angle it just a little bit more than 90 degrees toward the elbow joint.
But in your pathology report, it showed that the cancer cells, which are distributed all through that lump of tissue that we took off, are going into blood vessels.
Right, yeah.
And that means that it has the potential to get into your blood system and spread elsewhere in the body. Now, as far as we can tell, that hasn't happened. But on top of that, the pathology report indicates that there is tumour around small nerves in this part of the cheek.
Right.
So it means it's a bit like a time bomb.
Yeah.
And it's not a time bomb that will suddenly explode, but it's a time bomb that'll
catch up eventually.
Potentially eventually catch up with you. Now, what to do? Because we don't have radiotherapy up our sleeve, it leaves us with a big dilemma. And the issues are this. Do we give you chemotherapy and wait and watch?
Yeah.
And then intervene if something comes up?
Yeah.
Or do we try to do some massive operation now and aim to get rid of every bit of cancer on your face now?
So really what's now holding us up is these things here, these veins in the front of the elbow. So what we've got to decide is whether we're going to sacrifice those veins or whether we're going to divide it and put a vein graft in, which will mean we'll probably have to abandon the rest of the surgery and leave that for another day.
You can see how that's all that's holding back. That's what's preventing us from actually getting the joint out. It's the last structure that's left.
So we've now cut that vein there and we're going to rejoin it up over here. The vein was stretched right across here like that, and it was actually preventing us stretching the elbow out even further.
Well, over the last 6 years, I've had so many operations on, it gets to the stage where you get, well, just for the want of a word, you just don't want any more, basically. And I don't, well, I've seen people with chemotherapy in a hell of a mess, and that's the other thing that frightens me too.
Yeah.
The only thing that worries me about the operation is that, as I say, that even after the operation you may not get it, or you come to a situation where you say, right, we've got to stop somewhere. That's the thing that worries me so much, is about the operation.
Yeah. If you said to me, look, this is my last go, I've got one life, I'm not ready to go yet, and you're not dying of cancer, so that's important. But if you said to me, look, this is my last go, do whatever you have to do, as long as I'm still a human being at the end of it, then I'd be prepared to do that. We can play catch-up for as long as you want to.
Yeah.
But eventually...
Eventually it'll catch up.
Eventually you can't catch up.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay, now we're going to take the clamps off and see what we got. And blood goes back down into that vein, that's good. And we'll take the bottom side off. And blood's flowing in all directions. Now we take this one off here and hopefully we'll get blood flowing from our crossover vein straight into the other one, which it seems to be doing. It looks like we've successfully bypassed that vein that was holding things up across the front of his elbow joint, and we've now joined it around the side so that it can flow into another vein, and so the blood flow that it carried before was still going back to the heart, but just by a slightly different route. Our vein here used to drain up into here. It was in continuity straight through going up that direction. We've simply joined it up to a vein that's also going in that direction, but it's further around the side and out of the way of the contracture.
Now, the sort of treatment that I'm thinking of would be some drug treatment that involves giving you two drugs. One is a drug called cisplatin, and the other's a drug called 5-FU.
Yeah.
Now, I can't give you a whole lot of data because it doesn't exist. Not many people actually have a condition like yours.
Somebody's got to be different, haven't they?
Well, you are a little bit different.
For sure.
So we've got to really treat you rather than base it on evidence. I still think in the long term the cancer's most likely to come back. The aim of this treatment is to try and delay the timing of that and hopefully perhaps prevent it from going somewhere else.
It's unthinkable. The President of the United States.
Who was she, Bill? Another patriotic secretary?
Caught with his pants down. Now, through a twist of fate,
the Secret Service hires someone to double for the President.
Dave is running America.
Okay, let's get back to work. Whoa!
Kevin Kline is the most unlikely president. Sigourney Weaver, the First Lady.
You don't change, do you, Bill?
The close-to-the-bone comedy.
Certain things you should expect from your president.
That puts political scandal to bed. Dave, 8:30 Friday on 9.
Come on. Hi, look, I've had these numbers for ages, and now they just won't work together.
Not a problem.
At Telstra Shop, we not only sell the latest in technology, we can show you how to best get it working for you.
From the handheld, to your mobile, to the laptop.
Oh, that's amazing.
Telstra Shop. There are any number of ways we can help.
Dale, you won't forget the rubbish. Dale?
No, Mum.
Dale, the rubbish.
You're right.
Glad wave-top tie bags. So easy you can tie them in your sleep. At least you can count on Glad.
Ever wished investing could be easier? It can be. With Asgard, Australia's leading master fund, you can access hundreds of investments through the one account. You choose where to invest, and Asgard gives you one regular statement. That's why Asgard now administers nearly $12 billion. Choice, simplicity, and your life back.
Dad, I'm 11.
Ask your financial advisor about Asgard.
I'm not getting enough.
I need something more powerful.
I'd love mine to be stronger.
Are you getting the hit you need? You've got to try this. Airwaves, the amazing vapor release gum from Wrigley's. It tastes great and it bursts with fast-acting menthol and eucalyptus vapors that help your nose feel clear. Those long-lasting vapors go on and sugar-free Airwaves. Fast-acting, long-lasting, sensational. Also available in honey and lemon.
The world's most wanted man, America tightens the noose. Also, reality TV as raw as it gets.
It's so easy to die down here.
Cops with cameras saving teenagers from drugs. Ray Martin with a success story from the streets of Vancouver.
It's another day in paradise.
And from soaps to superstar.
Fists up. Come on then.
Natalie Imbruglia on life, loves...
You get dumped.
Yeah.
And her secret weapon.
I'm not weird.
60 Minutes at the special time, Sunday, 6:30.
So, Mr. Fulham, you understand that your GP got that scan done of the artery in the neck here because he was concerned that you have to have this knee operation.
That's correct.
And he was worried that there might be a risk of stroke because of that trouble you've had with the carotid arteries. Just tell me the troubles you had last time you were in hospital when you had to have the operation on your wrist.
I mean, speech went slurry. As soon as I did, she lay me down and run away. Next thing I didn't know much after that.
And so at that time they did an operation on the left carotid artery
Yes.
to prevent you having a stroke?
That's correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you came through that very well?
Yes.
Great, okay.
I don't know what brought on my slur of speech, whether it blocked up or what, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's one of the problems that can happen if you have what's called a mini stroke, that the part of the plaque in the artery can break off and it goes up into the brain, and in your case it got to the part that controls your speech. And that's why the speech was all slurred and probably the wrong words were coming out and so on for a while. Okay, so you understand on this occasion you've now got a narrowing in the artery on the other side of the neck, the right side of the neck.
Yeah.
And the concern is if you go ahead and have your knee operation, that could bring on another stroke like the one that you had several years ago.
That's correct. Well, it could be any operation I have, wouldn't it?
That's right. Any operation, or even without an operation, there still is a high risk of stroke unless we fix that artery up.
That's right.
Big perforator there. We'll try and keep that one. That's going to go into there like that. Okay. There's where our flaps come from, and it's going to go across into there. This tissue is going to all sort of stitch together here, this bit in over here, and we'll get it all stitched up. And that skin is better than a graft because it will stretch, and that's what we want, something that's going to stretch.
Here's the main artery, the common carotid artery, and here are the two branches, the internal branch, the main one which comes up to the brain, and then we have the smaller branches here that come up to your face. And the plaque tends to build up. It's fatty deposit and calcium and fibrous tissue that builds up inside the artery here. And if it's not treated, the risk is that part of this plaque can just break off and can shoot up towards the brain and lodge in the brain and cause a stroke. So what we do is we make an incision into the artery, just like this, open the artery out, and while we're working on the artery, we put in a special bit of plastic tubing called a shunt, which runs around the artery like this, and that diverts the blood flow around from this area, keeps the blood flowing up to the brain, allows us to work safely without too much hurry to remove all this plaque from the artery.
Power on. Here we go. Okay. Forceps, thank you. Where's the sponge? Take that away over there somewhere, get it ready for meshing.
And that's it coming out, and you can see the roller system where it's just being squished between two rollers, and you can see the pattern that it's actually cutting in.
More forceps for the graft. Now this graft will stretch that away like a string shirt, and that's why we've meshed it, because it'll go further. This is 1.5 to 1 stretch. You can get it to stretch up to 11 times its size, which is pretty dramatic, but you have pretty big gaps between the skin at 11 to 1.
All right, just some cold jelly on your neck, my sweet. We'll just turn you slightly to the side. Good man.
So here we see the relatively normal main carotid artery called the common carotid coming up the neck, and this is the jugular vein just above it, and the flow here is fairly normal, but as we come up towards the area where the artery branches, you can see it squeezing through this area of plaque, this area that looks a bit like moon rock sitting at the opening of this artery, and then you see the disturbed flow as it comes down through the artery and proceeds up the neck towards the brain. So this is the area of artery here that is risking stroke and will scoop out all of this diseased artery, leaving just normal portions of the wall to restore normal blood flow through here.
How big is the artery? Is it a big artery?
The artery here, it's about, starts at about 6 or 7 millimetres, and where it's really narrow, it's down to about 1 millimetre in diameter. And above that, it's about 4 millimetres. So after we clean it out, the whole thing will be restored back to the normal size.
Well, I'm in your hands, good hands. That suits me.
Terrifying as it may be, eh?
How frightened me.
When Safari came in with his arm like that, we've been trying to get it as straight as we can. Now, all we've managed to get him to is about that angle. Any more release would have been involving his joint in the elbow, which we feel would be dangerous to try to operate on, and also you'd be operating around the vessels and the main artery in his arm, and that would be hazardous as well. And we've done what's called a Z-plasty at the top end here and around on the inside, but there was a very big gap developed So we've done a flap from his side here. It's like a leaf of tissue that's lifted up and stitched in there. And we put a skin graft on the back where the flappers come from. The hand we're going to have to put off for some time now because this is a two-stage flap operation here, which means that in 2 to 3 weeks we'll cut the flap away from his side and leave it on his elbow. And then we're going to have to let him get some physio on his elbow. So we're probably looking at about a month before we can do anything more to his hand.
They say every tale has a ring of truth.
Do you know the story of Jack and the Beanstalk?
You're asking me to believe a fairy tale.
This is no fairy tale.
Giants are coming after you. I must take you back with me.
Take me back? How?
Matthew Modine leads an all-star cast in a premiere special event over 2 magical nights.
I put the bee in the ground, it grew, it shot right up in the sky.
From the creators of Merlin and Gulliver's Travels comes Jack and the Beanstalk, the real story, beginning 7:30 Monday on 9.
Introducing the new, more powerful 2.2-litre Astra SRR.
New Canton noodles and noodle sauces give you just the right amount of delicious sauce and tender noodles to make Asian meals quick and easy.
Yum. Oh, this is great.
You can't go wrong with Canton.
This time, I've decided to go all the way and take my lashes to the limit.
Discover Longitude, L'Oreal's first ultra-lengthening mascara with extensile technology. Longitude's extending polymer formula stretches right to the very end of each lash, giving you up to 30% visibly longer lashes.
Infinitely lengthened, beautifully separated. For lashes that go on forever. Take your lashes to the limit.
New Longitude mascara from L'Oreal.
L'Oreal, because I'm worth it.
I can make a difference. I'm an IT consultant. I get everyone's problems. So it's nice the Canon S600 has something for everybody. Separate ink tanks, save money. Up to 15 black and white pages per minute. That's why I depend on Canon.
There are little treasures that cannot escape unseen, like these exquisite porcelain trinket boxes exclusively designed to reproduce the most famous porcelain styles. Collect your first box with part 1 for a special price of only $5.95.
The tyre sale at Kmart Tyre and Auto Service has the tyres for small cars from just $37. The tyres for large cars from just $77. Call 13 13 28. Kmart Tyre and Auto Service. Just what you need.
It's our big grand final show live from the Sydney Superdome with Diesel, the legendary player review, and a kick for $1 million prize. The Footy Show next on 9.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you? How are you? Good.
You looked better this morning, Jan.
Yes.
Yeah, what a difference today makes.
Oh,
You feel a bit better? That's good. Yeah.
not too sure.
Yeah.
You had a big day yesterday, didn't you? Yes. Are you a little bit sore? Yeah. And this afternoon you'll feel better. And tomorrow you'll be even better again.
Mama, look at these.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
This thing that is here.
No, they can't move your fingers like that one. Not yet.
Not yet.
They haven't done your hand. It's just wrapped up to keep this part of your arm still. Stop it moving. See, he thinks his hand's done because it's bandaged.
Yeah.
That's just to keep it still. And then when that gets better, the doctor will take this off
And he'll cut.
and fix there, and you'll be able to move.
This one.
Yes, like that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't try it today.
But rest.
This.
Yes.
This.
Look at that. That's a little stitch there.
And the tummy.
Yeah, and stitches near your tummy. He's wonderful. He's wonderful, this kid.
And a fingernail is what?
They didn't do the fingers,
No, not the fingers, but later on.
Next time, maybe.
Next time.
Another time.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah. That's okay. The fingers in a couple of weeks'
I
time.
think he's disappointed.
They'll get done. Yeah. He's disappointed his fingers didn't get done.
Yeah.
So I guess the choices are we can do nothing, which may not be a bad option, because you won't get any side effects from that. Or we could try some chemotherapy, which you could have at Port Macquarie, and if it didn't agree with you, then we could stop that and rethink the whole process.
I think that would probably be the best way to go. At least you're going to give him a bit more time, isn't it? Because at the present moment, I'm just sitting on a time bomb, aren't I?
Well, I think, yeah, but as I said, that may happen regardless of what we do.
Yeah, but it's worth a punt, isn't it?
But yeah, well, I think it's probably, it's certainly an alternative.
Yeah, yeah.
Hilton opted for chemotherapy. And although he reacted severely to the treatment, 5 months later, there's no sign of cancer.
Hey, Mr. Fulham, how are you?
Next week...
I've decided not to go.
Have you? You'd rather have a holiday instead?
I'd rather enjoy myself.
But we're all dressed up.
Fred in fine spirits, minutes before his operation.
You'll put an injection into where?
Well, you've got a needle in your arm.
Oh, that drip.
We better take you inside before you crack any more jokes.
And with his hand operation postponed, Safari puts the disappointment behind him.
And then next week, he's going to fix it here so that you'll be able to move your arm like that. That's next week. Oh, big smile. That'll be good, won't it?